Good morning, legends. Welcome to my NRL tipping short update each and every week. We're going to kick it off with round one. Obviously a little bit frustrating given it's split TLT, but I'll give you all my tips for the week. And if they do change after team lists on Tuesday, then so be it. I'll obviously show you my results each and every week. And I do have this code, guys, for you guys to jump in and play against me and other guys in the JBFA community. It's called the JBFA Open Comp, and the link there is on your screen. It's in the description as well. And for the podcast, guys, it is 6UI4T1AO, all in capitals as well. And pause that and go back if you want to jump in there, but it's in the description of the YouTube video. So super excited by that. But how are we going to do this, guys? I'm going to give you my tip. I'm going to give you a little prediction from it, maybe a player or something that's going to happen in the game, and we'll go from there. And we'll see how good we go over the. I'm usually a pretty average tipper, let's say that. I am prone to sort of making some later changes or kind of, not sure, bang, and pick the wrong one. Seems to be the way that I play it. I've sort of had one good year a couple of years ago. Came third in a few of my comps, but that's about it. So we'll see how we go. Don't take it for gospel. And that's more the fun of it. In this one, you get to beat me, basically. So I'm going to kick it off, guys, with the two Vegas games. And we've got the Eagles and the Rabbitohs. I'm going to go the Manly Seagulls here. I just think that they have had a really good preseason. So I'm going to go off that narrative that Tommy Turbo is fit and firing. My prediction, though, is that Tommy's not going to absolutely kill me in fantasy. So I am tipping them to win. But I think he's going to have a game similar to that of the first game last year, where he scored a try, had a couple of line breaks, and had a try assist as well, and didn't. He only got like 40. So that's the prediction now. I think that he'll do really well. But yeah, I think the Eagles will come out fit and firing. I think Bunny's obviously missing some outside backs in there as well. They seem to be a little bit lighter in the forward pack as well. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Yes, a 4-forward bench, but yeah, lots going to be riding on the shoulders of Latrell, I think, in this one, just like it will be with the Eagles. But I'm backing them in. Only worry I have with Manly is that they have had no one of their main squad apart from Luke Brooks trial. So that's that. Secondary pick. I don't know why it keeps changing my margin. Anyway, Roosters versus the Broncos. I'm going to tip that the Broncos are going to win. Finalists last year, grand finalists that is, and Roosters continue to start terribly. So I'm going to stick with the Broncos until the Roosters prove me otherwise. That's as far as I'm going to go on this one. And I do expect the Broncos to come out and looking great. And Walsh is going to have a good game. And Payne Haas will bounce back from his pretty lackluster trial, let's be honest. Guys, we're going to move on to the next one, which is the Knights and the Raiders there. Just a tip, the private group is closed for now, especially for prizes. So if you want to jump in that, I'll shorten I'll make the amount smaller so you can get in and just have the group chat, the advice, all that kind of stuff if you want to. But just message me before you send money, please. Knights, I'm going to tip them against the Raiders. I do think it'll be closer than people think. So I'm going to go with the margin of 4 in that one. That's the fourth time I've put a margin of 4 and it keeps going back to 0. So let's hope it doesn't change my tips. But Knights versus Raiders, we're going with Knights. And I think that we're going to see a try from that left edge, whether it's Lucas or Kai Ball. That's where I'm thinking, and they'll look way better than they did in the trial. But Raiders will put up a fight and Knights won't be as good as they were at the back end of last year. The Wars and the Sharks, I'm so confident on this one. I just think that the obviously issues that Hines is having with his quad, he hasn't got to have that trial. Thankfully, he played the All-Stars game. They'll be okay, but the Warriors look ready to go. That's for sure. And I think they're going to win at home and probably by like 10. That's probably where I'm thinking with the Wars in this one. Storm and Panthers. This is the one I could change. That's for sure. The Panthers are favourites now, and the reason I'm a chance of changing this is because Munster has slipped in the shower and he's hurt his calf, whatever it is again. So they haven't lost in 13 years at home. In 13 years in round one. So I think I'm going to play the percentages, but Munster being out, Jonah Pezza looked pretty good. They do have Pap, which is helpful as well. We'll see how they get named, I think, and then I'll make this decision. All the rest I'm pretty well locked in on, but we know the Panthers are great, but they started slow last year as well. So Storm at the moment in that one. Eels and Dogs. $1.47 favourites for the Eels there. I just think that they look way too good and the Dogs are kind of still finding their feet. So it's pretty simple on that. I think Cardi Party has a field day down that right-hand side and Moses has a good game as well. Titans and the Dragons. I think the Titans will come over the top just at home, I think is what kind of gets them over the line here. They didn't look too great in the trials, but if Foreign's going to be back, I think that really gives them a step in the right direction. Dragons played well against Tigers the other day, but I still think they might be finding their feet. I'm tipping Titans to win by 2, like a really, really close game, but sort of like 24-22, like a fairly high scoring one at that. And then this last one, at the moment, I'm going against my Cowboys, sadly. Got this on there. Just at home, Dolphins started really well last year. They looked solid enough in the trials. Cowboys looked okay. So again, one that I'll look at team lists and see how that plays out. But they're a little bit shorter now in the middle forwards, Cowboys, just like the Dolphins are with Gilbert going down. But I'll look at that team list and make that decision fairly late, given it's the last game of the round. But that's all right, guys. Jump in that tipping comp there. Get around it. I'm super excited to see all of you guys in there and go up against you, and you can give me crap in the YouTube comments or whatever if I'm doing poorly, and that'll be a bit of a fun one as well. So thanks so much for being here. Be sure to update each and every week, and have a cracking round 1, day 1, Vegas day. Let's go, baby.